báyìí á fi iyọ̀ àti bóyá magi pa á lára báyìí kó tó.
ọ̀kan yẹn wọ́n ti dá lórí ọmọ àìsàn.
àwọn ọmọ kékeré
ẹbí
mélòó
wọn
náà
ní nǹkan tí mo blame wọn fún tó yẹ kó máa mójútó wọn. kódà
welcome ladies and gentlemen. I'm having chat with my mom new. My name is Aridoh, so I'm having chat with her. I don't know the life session. I was having chat with my mom, so she's around, so don't mind us. I have to quickly question myself. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Let me quickly share the links so fast. Okay. Video I want to play. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, beautiful morning, ladies and gentlemen. Where are you joining us from today? Oh, Charlie, you know, settled being an idea. I'm very consistent. I'm a consistent person. Just to you, man. Okay. So guys, let's quickly welcome each and every one of us, and then let's get started. Believe you guys can hear me and see me loud and clear. So I shall come in, just call me smash the like button. You know, that's how we do it. So Mr. Andy, I greet you. The first person messaged me here this morning. Beautiful morning to you. Setombina from Abuja, and the Wales are fine. Setombina, I say, come on, I'm with my juice. Paros Ibrahim say good morning, I'm from Gombe. Happy to be here again. So happy also. Ella say good morning from Anambra. It's Anambra, Ella. And the Wales say, anyone coming to remember? Okay, smash the like button. Aridoh from Ibadan. Aridoh, trust you slept well. Definitely, I give glory to God Almighty. And you? Atotri Siri, good morning, Chairman. Good morning, where join us from Jonathan Peter. Good morning from Accra. Charlie, my brother, it is saying. Oscar Smith, good morning from Dubai. ISUAE, Innocent Obina, smash the like button. They don't tell me now. When they smash the like button, you know how we do it, ladies and gentlemen. So guys, we have a lot of stuff to cover today and I have limited time. Who can remind me what we say we are going to be doing today? Who remember what we say we are going to be teaching today? Shame for you to love from Canada. How is Canada, my brother? How are you doing? Who can remind me what we say we'll be doing today? Who can remind me? Let's get started, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I thought you joining from Cameroon, William Mutetwa from South Africa. Okay, I thought you say chat pattern, Ella say chat pattern, my people put out for mine, yeah. You are not doing top down, Mr. Obina. You are not doing top down. What we concluded yesterday was top chat pattern. Oh, sorry, hey, yeah, I appreciate you. Like, I respect your commitment, Shame for you to love. He said weather is cool, almost 4 a.m. and he's joining us live. Come on, I appreciate your commitment. It's going to pay off by God's grace. You're going to be downloading serious thousands and millions of dollars by God's grace. Keep giving all what you need to give it. Now, chart pattern, ladies and gentlemen, where should we start? Firstly, before we start, I'd like to quickly first run over all our peers here and then let you guys know that opportunity is now approaching us. Thank God that we have waited. Okay, number one, gold. Gold is the first pair I have on my watch. Ladies and gentlemen, this is 1 hour time frame. I scale down to 1 hour time frame to see what's going on. Just like I scale down to I discovered this and then look at what it did for us. So I just scaled down to 1 hour time frame to see what's going on. And ladies and gentlemen, what chart pattern are you looking at in your screen? Somebody should put it in the chat box. What chart pattern are you looking at right now? What chart pattern are you looking at right now? Guys, remember I said I don't have much time and we have a lot of things to cover today. I don't have much time, trust me. That's why we started early. I still have a lot of things to do today. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen. I have a lot of things. My house is scattered. We're doing some renovations. We need to do 1 or 2 things and things like that. Please, you just have to quickly cover what we have to cover, sharp, and then we get on point. Okay. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Oh. Sorry. Welcome. I've not welcomed you guys to my screen. I'm sorry. Welcome to my screen, ladies and gentlemen. So right now, what chart pattern are you looking at on your screen? What chart pattern? I've made it simple, especially for my existing students. You should just spot it. That is where we are starting from this morning. What chart pattern are you looking at on your screen? Hey, Mr. Lupe say I don't turn sorry to song. I'll be now. Oh yeah. Let me see you guys start dropping. What chart pattern are you guys looking at right now? What chart pattern are you guys looking at? Okay. Drop more, let other people also comment. What chart pattern are you looking at? What chart pattern? God bless you, Chinaza Chuku. Inverse head and shoulder pattern. It's not reverse, Ebinik. It is inverse. It is head and shoulder. All of you that say head and shoulder, you are right, but you need to get the name right, because sometimes when you are communicating it, head and shoulder pattern usually supposed to be head here, right shoulder, left shoulder, or left shoulder, right shoulder, anyone. But when it is now upside down, it is now inverse. That one is not normal anymore. So it is inverse head and shoulder, not reverse. Inverse. INVERSE. Inverse head and shoulder pattern. Ladies and gentlemen, let me quickly teach a little about this. In fact, I'm teaching. We've started, but I'm going to quickly run through all our pairs. But we started, okay? Now look at it. Here, if you look at this trade that gave us about 470 something pips, this is how we got it. I scaled down to 4 hours time frame. Now usually I'm always on 4 hours time frame, unless if I'm analyzing or I want to look at what's going on in the market on a higher time frame or a little bit lower, like 1 hour. That's when I scale down. When I'm doing swing, I get most of my entry from 4 hour, but sometimes I scale down to 1 hour, nothing less than 1 hour, unless if I have other reason to go to 15 minutes. So sometimes I get my entry from daily, sometimes I get my entry from weekly, in fact monthly sometimes, because of the condition of the market. So you've got to be dynamic. So now we got inverse head and shoulder pattern on gold the last time. Upon getting it, what did I do? I wait for a retest, because I know a retest is a must. Somebody say a retest is a must. If it's not retesting, we are not interested. So I got a breakout from that inverse head and shoulder pattern, a retest. Upon that retest, spot a rejection, boom, let's get it. And that's how we got in and smash it up to this level. Now I had to scale down to what? scale down to 1 hour time frame, and I spot the same thing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we say we are going to teach today, and it just happened. My mind is for us to actually go to Google to show you different chart pattern, because I won't want us to be looking for it up and down in the charts, because I have few times to spend today, guys. I have just few time. This is the left shoulder, right shoulder. Ladies and gentlemen, this is inverse head and shoulder pattern. This is the neckline that has just broken. Ladies and gentlemen, we need this market to do what? We need this market to do this with a confirmation of rejection or candlestick confirmation. Is either I use weak rejection or candlestick confirmation, boom, to this level. Remember, we have news today, so we will be careful, but we'll only enter. This is a C setup. Remember, it's a C setup. So if I'm going to call this trade, I'm going to be very, very certain that what I'm calling is very, very reasonable before I even take it myself. That's one. Number two, we are going to enter with very low risk. Can you hear me now? I'm sorry for putting my hand here, but I have to put my hand here for some people, because I know my people, when I give you instructions, some people still want to do their will. Hell, for now that you are learning from me, drop your will. In fact, if you must follow your will, create a separate account for your own will. That this account, I will be doing anyhow I like on this account. But this account, it is strictly what Chairman Aridoh taught me or instructs me to do. That's how you can grow. I tell you. So now, ladies and gentlemen, until we get a retest from that neckline with a weak rejection or candlestick pattern, pam, to the upside, that is inverse head. When you see inverse head and shoulder pattern, before you can validate it, a neckline needs to be break. That is one of those things you need to understand about chart pattern. It's not as if you should spot a chart pattern in inverse head and shoulder and then it's here, you quickly go and jump in. What if it retrace? What if it cannot break the neckline? It will just retrace on you and you'll be like, oh, I saw inverse head and shoulder pattern, or I saw head and shoulder pattern. No. The situation is simple. A neckline must break. Unless you have gotten your entry around here, which happens on the NAS 100. Now, let me quickly go to NAS 100. So, we started teaching chart pattern. So now, until that neckline is broken, and then you come back to retest the neckline, that is confirmation that this thing wants to respect this. You come back to retest the neckline, and upon retesting the neckline, you will only enter with confirmations like weak rejection or chart candlestick confirmation. Okay, so now sometimes let me quickly show you some things. NAS 100, guys. When we want to enter this trade, let me go to 4 hours time frame. That's when you see it very well. Can you see head and shoulder pattern here? Can you see the neckline break? Can you see it come back to retest the neckline? But all this one that you are seeing is because you need to come and touch this trend line, and it come close to the trend line, and then it started going up. But what I'm saying is that I entered this trade from here, from this major level breakout, because it break out here, and I waited for you to come and retrace. If you of us retrace here, we got in. It took us up later because it's not a proper retracement. This is a proper retracement. It retraces, we got in again. Upon getting in, it went up, came back again. I was thinking it was going to do W pattern. It came down again. I added another position because I believe that this is a setup trade. A setup as far as I'm concerned. So it is with confidence. So because it's a setup, I entered again, another position here, and then all this one happening, I didn't enter another one anymore because just first entry, second entry, and then boom. The last entry I called was for people when this thing break out, and I saw a retest and a confirmation before this thing threatened their stop loss, but finally they are swimming in profit. This is also inverse. But what made me not wait for this market to break neckline before I enter was because I have also gotten my confirmation that is going up without head and shoulder pattern. Am I making sense, somebody? If I'm making sense, put sense in the chat box. If I'm making sense, put sense in the chat box. Sharon, don't enter any trade. Don't enter any trade. It's because you're not in the signal channel. That's why you don't know when I drop it. But don't enter any trade. If there's going to be any trade, I'm going to communicate it here. That is the benefit of people that are always here. Either you are in my premium signal channel or my mentorship. Once you are here, when I spot an opportunity, I will call it. It's just that I will not help you to manage it. I will not give you instruction to manage it, but I will always give you instruction on how to manage it for people in the premium signal channel. Okay, so that's how it works. So now good, everybody is getting that. Good. So now let's move forward, ladies and gentlemen. So let's move forward. Let's quickly look at other pairs we have. So GBP USD, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not interested in GBP USD. I'm not interested, even though I've seen something, but I'm not interested because it's a C setup, but not a C setup that I want. I don't even want to take any C setup. It's just that what gold is doing, I am very, very certain of it going up. So that was why I want to consider a very, very low risk, like I've explained the other day, it's a C setup to take it up if it fulfill everything I asked it to fulfill. Okay, so now GBP USD, we got no business for now. Euro USD, ladies and gentlemen, I've called the entry out for my people in the signal channel this morning at the dawn. Now let me tell you what made us enter this trade. It is called triple bottom. It's part of the chart pattern we want to teach today. What did I call it? Triple bottom. Now triple bottom, we have now. Let me quickly go to Google. Now let's start like this. Chart pattern in forex. Can you guys see what I'm searching? Chart pattern in forex. So let's go to image. Why do we pick image? Okay. Which one should I pick? Let me pick this. You can see this one is called reversal chart pattern. Cheat sheet. It is called what? Reversal chart pattern. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, the one I want you to, let me make this big. Good. Are you guys seeing what I'm saying? Now look at my screen right now. You will discover that we have bearish double top, which is looking like M. We have bearish head and shoulder pattern, which is the head and shoulder. We have rising wedge. We have expanding triangle. We have bearish triple top. All this English, I will just break it down. Bullish double bottom, bullish inverted head and shoulder pattern, inverted head and shoulder pattern, bullish falling wedge, bullish expanding triangle, bullish triple bottom. Now these things are reversal. Anytime you spot it, but the ones that I usually like the most and very, very common and easy to spot, make it everything simple, make it easy. The one that are easy to spot, this is M pattern, ladies and gentlemen. M pattern. This is head and shoulder pattern. You can see that a blue line is drawn. This blue line is the neckline. Until the neckline is broken properly, you can see the way they did it here. This is why mentorship is very key. You can see the way they just draw it here. Bearish double top. They just draw it, pam, 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 and they put the neckline. Would they tell you that it will come and retest? They won't tell you. And that retest is an extra confirmation that will give you more confidence to enter that trade. The same thing as what inverse, the same thing as what head and shoulder pattern. Head and shoulder pattern or bearish head and shoulder pattern. You can see This is the neckline. This is the left shoulder, right head and right shoulder. This is the neckline. Upon the neckline break, it must come and retest. If it doesn't retest, my brother and my sister, just let it go. It might be tricky because he had to retest. Well, this thing has been holding this market from breaking. For it to break and come and retest is the confirmation that, oh, I have breaking the resistance. Now I want to turn it to support. Upon turning it to support is what is now going to give it confidence, because how can something just be flying without having a support? So it fly up, bounce back on that thing that has been coming a resistance before, now bounce back on it and turn it to a support. Upon bouncing on it, boom, it will now use that bouncing on it as a what? As a what English can I use? I can call it, it's going to bounce like when it comes to launch or pivot or support, like bounce. That's what is now going to launch it. Okay, so that is why retesting of neckline is important, including this rising wedge. I usually trade rising wedge those days too, but because I don't usually trade anyhow these days, it's been a long time I trade rising wedge and falling wedge. So this is rising wedge. I don't remember trading this. Okay, but this is triple top. So all these things also have the other side, the opposite side. We have M pattern, we have W pattern. M pattern, W pattern, the same principle apply. This one is going to, when market has been trending to the upside, when you spot this at a major level or minor level, ladies and gentlemen, or in between the chart, this is an indication that market want to reverse to the downside. When you spot this, a market has been trending down and it got to a major level or minor level or in between charts, this is an indication that this market wants to start reversing to the upside. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen, using this chart pattern on a lower time frame like 15 minutes, or let me say from 30 minutes, let me start from 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute and things like that, I am not guaranteeing it, because those time frame are very small and they are subjected to market manipulations. I know what I'm talking about. They are subjected to market manipulations. You might just see it retest the neckline and still continue going down. Be like, this thing has retested neckline now. But for you to have a strong bias, it starts from 4 hours, sometimes 1 hour. Listen to me. It starts from 4 hours, sometimes 1 hour, down to daily, down to weekly, down to monthly. The higher the time frame you are spotting this pattern, the stronger the way this chart pattern will hold. Am I communicating to somebody? So now this is M pattern, this is W pattern, this is head and shoulder pattern, this is opposite of it, inverse head and shoulder pattern. This is bearish, this is rising wedge, this is falling wedge. Expanding triangle, expanding triangle. But I don't usually trade this. I'm not teaching this. I don't usually trade this. So, but all this one that I'm saying, I can identify it easily in the market and I can take advantage of it. This is triple top, this is triple bottom. This triple bottom is what we spotted on what? It's what we spotted on GBP USD. Let me draw it for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll delete it. Can you see it? This is the first one. Where's my arrow? Okay. This is the first one. This is the first one. This is the second one. This is the third one. Can you see, ladies and gentlemen? This is the triple bottom. This one didn't really touch very well. But all the ones that touch 1, 2, 3. This is the triple bottom. Upon this triple bottom is going to have a neckline. But for me, and because of my bias and what I've been waiting for on a 4-hour time frame, I knew that okay, with the way I saw a rejection, it was rejection that got me. Candlestick rejection. So upon rejection, and I've seen the bullish momentum, I call out this trade. I saw a weak rejection with something like a doji candle. I know that's an indecision candle. The next candle is likely to start buying, even though my stop loss was very wide, and it was on purpose because I knew that market might come and retest this psychological level and this trend line, and we also have a minor level here. So that was why the stop loss was very wide. But upon when the market has started doing what it's doing, and I've gotten an extra confirmation that this market does not want to go down anymore, we just want to start going up from there, I will ask us to add more position, people in the premium signal channel. I have said this, and by then we will now tighten our stop loss. Hence, we will now be able to add more position with a tight stop loss, and we'll be able to cash about 1,400 pips. Okay, so and aside from that, even if this market now push down, even if it push down, because we have news coming up in the evening, if this market push down to touch all this play that I said it touch, it's an opportunity to get a very good entry. Ladies and gentlemen, remember what I said. News is what? News is a blessing in disguise. Okay? News is a blessing in as much as you are not over leveraging, in as much as you know what you are risking, ladies and gentlemen, you will make a lot of you'll be right 99% and 99 out of 100 times. Let me put it the way my God Apawu usually put it. So that is how it works. So now for you people that have not joined this trade, for people that are not in premium signal channel, I've told you what I'm waiting for. That is all I can do. Like I'm doing it for free, and you know it. Even the people in the premium signal channel, I'm still doing it for free, but they are having the privilege of following the instruction I give them by using my recommended broker or the recommended prop firm. Okay, that's what make them to have that kind of entitlement. Now, what we are waiting for, ladies and gentlemen, on this trade is now I'll scale down to 1 hour time frame, and I will look for there should be a neckline, because what we have, there's a neckline, there should be a neckline. Can you see? This is the neckline. If I got a retest back to this neckline, ladies and gentlemen, I will call a re-entry opportunity for people that have not entered before. But for now, don't enter. At least this market have started moving how many pips from here. I'll enter. It has moved about 20 pips. Okay, so don't enter again. When I get this, I will indicate if you should enter again. That is on what? On Euro USD. Ladies and gentlemen, how many chart pattern have you taught now? Name them. Name the chart pattern you have taught now. In practical, I'm not talking about the one I show you in Google. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about the one we have taught in practical. Put them in the chat box. Name them. Yeah, thank you, Chinaza Chuku. Chinaza Chuku say smash the like button. More na smash it to cost nothing. Just keep smashing it. Okay, your Bakunle triple bottom. It's not only triple bottom. It's not only triple bottom. You better start afresh, Mr. Or note where you started from joining, Mr. Suraj Dauda. And maybe after we conclude, you can go back to it and then watch it so that you can balance it. Okay. And moreover, most of this live session, they are not a session you just watch once. They are sessions that you should watch repeatedly to to get the knowledge stick very well. Okay, so we have triple bottom, we have inverse head and shoulder, and triple bottom. Emmanuel, did you get it right? Show me must say W. I've not talked about W pattern in charts. I'm not talking about the one I'm showing you on Google. In chart, I've not talked about W pattern. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Okay, we have M pattern. This is it. We have M pattern. We have head and shoulder. We have rising wedge. We have triple top. We have expanding triangle. But I told you I don't think I've traded this pattern before, so I won't teach it. But it's still the same thing with every other one. There will be a breakout, retest, continuation. Okay, so same thing as W pattern, inverse head and shoulder, falling wedge, expanding triangle, and triple bottom. All these things will reverse the market. And how do you spot them? Always try to spot them on higher time frame, like 4 hours. On rare occasion should you go and look for chart pattern on 1 hour, and if you look at it, just take a very low risk. Okay, but on 4 hours you can, especially if you spot it on your major level. In fact, another thing you should do is that if your market is on, if your price, or yes, if the price is around the major level or minor level, and you are looking for extra confirmation to know if this market will actually is now actually ready to start going in the direction you want it to go, then you can now scale down to 1 hour time frame. In fact, sometimes 30 minutes, just for you to spot that pattern early. But I'm not advising 30 minutes. 1 hour is okay. Okay, 1 hour is okay. So that is that on chart pattern, ladies and gentlemen. When did I teach trend line break? I didn't teach trend line break. I didn't teach trend line break. I didn't. Okay. So now let's quickly run over all our charts. BTC USD, ladies and gentlemen, is not ready. Switch back to 4 hours time frame. Ladies and gentlemen, GBP BTC USD is not ready. NAS 100 is still in profit. You can see it has went up, come back, retraces, still doing all of this. We just enter the trade and forget it. In as much as we have moved our stop loss. Okay, GBP JPY is also consolidating in profit. AUD USD, ladies and gentlemen, you know how it is now. It's in profit, but we are out until it does what we ask it to do. DBP CHF, ladies and gentlemen, is still not ready. If it is ready, it's going to break below this minor level with a daily candle confirmation, then we take it to the downside. This GBP USD, I'm not ready for it. You can see gold is not also ready. Okay, some people will be selling gold, though when I look at them selling, I just be like, it's well. Every strategy works. So that is it. Any question, ladies and gentlemen? I've explained this chart pattern. Okay, let me go to GBP USD. GBP USD, this is an inverse head and shoulder pattern again that earns us about how many pips? 459 pips. Inverse head and shoulder pattern. Upon break, retest, even though I got in early without head and shoulder pattern, that is knowledge for you. You can say I didn't know it's going to form head and shoulder pattern, but upon a breakout, a retest with a candlestick confirmation, that's what got me in early. And when I now see a head and shoulder pattern, I draw the neckline, come out, you can see it came back to retest. Upon the retest, I scaled down to lower time frame. I think it's 1 hour time frame. I scaled down. That is when I gave you an entry, another entry on GBP USD. So totally on GBP USD, we made about 459 pips one. Then let me take this up because we close everything. Our first entry and our second entry. Okay, 352. You can see that is what we made. 352 pips and 459 pips in one trade. So that's what I'm saying, that once you analyze a pair that is going to give you 500 pips, 1000 pips, 2000 pips, it doesn't mean that that's only the trade you are going to cash. In between of it, you will see other way you can add more positions. Look at it. We got 459 pips, we got 352 pips in one trade, in one direction. Okay, this is another one. Okay, then something usual now, you guys will see that triple bottom usually happen very well on Euro USD. See, this is another triple bottom, a very clear triple bottom, you see, and this is the neckline. It break and retest. I will show you, but I didn't take it because there is something I was waiting for. Can you see, ladies and gentlemen, this is, oh God, this is what, this is 1 hour time frame, this is 4 hours time frame, a very strong time frame at that level, you can see. So this is neckline, and the reason why I chose this neckline, I might decide to choose this neckline because it respected this one the most. You can see there's a rejection here, it pierced here, it went back, but there's a rejection here, and there's also a rejection here before the break. So upon the rejection, you can see, boom, it break it, it came back to retest. Didn't it retest? It retested. It is on that retesting level that we are going to now base our decision on. But the reason why I didn't take it was that I have been waiting for a long time for a weekly candle to close above this red line, and upon a weekly candle close above, I know it will come back to retest. If you remember at the beginning of this week, I said this is it. I draw it when the market was here. I said from here I'm expecting this market to come here, and from here we'll get our entry confirmation and to the upside. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Is somebody learning something? If you are learning something, say I'm learning. If you are learning something, say I am learning. Let me switch to my full camera. Okay, if you are learning something, tell me. Let me know if you are learning. Let me know if you are learning. Okay. Okay, I'm reading chats. I'm reading comments. Beautiful. You are learning. Be learning. A learner today will be a earner tomorrow. Everybody at the point in time in life will be learning, and when you are consistent with that knowledge and you are learning it, as time goes on, you will now become earner. You now start earning. Keep learning, ladies and gentlemen. Madam Teresa, welcome, ma. I greet you. So that is how it works, ladies and gentlemen. That is how it works. So for now, I will just, enough of what we taught today about chart pattern. I think I've been able to do a detailed explanation on what a chart pattern is. I'm going to rename this right now to chart pattern. So now, if you have any questions, start dropping it. Remember, I said it's going to be a short session because I have a lot of things to do today. A lot. Okay, so I've edited the title to chart pattern in DAOM Empire mentorship session, our 50 episode. Yeah, trust me, ladies and gentlemen, that's how it works. A learner today will be an earner tomorrow by God's grace. That's how it works. He has put that one, Aridoh. Say, I don't get caught, Abby. I hear you. Okay, Universal Vision said, just joining and good morning, sir. As UU has been called, please. UU has been called for people in the premium signal channel, okay? So, but I've given an instruction. If you are not there, be there. giving this instruction and you are not, when I teach you something here, the follow-up is very important. The follow-up is what is going to happen in the mentorship and the signal channel. But when you are not there, you won't just get it. You will not just get it. You might get it, but the getting might take time compared to people that are getting it 100%. That getting the follow-up with me, okay? So do everything in your power legally to be in the premium signal channel and the mentorship channel, okay? So right that I say, I know I'm late. I want to ask, what was the setup that made us trade EUSD this morning for educational purpose? I've explained it, Mr. Suraj. I've explained it. Trust me. You will rewatch because I know you will. So let me just tell you something. On EUSD, if you look at the pair, I said I'm waiting for the market to actually break out weekly candle close above, if you remember. And upon a weekly candle close above, I told you guys early this week, I think it was Monday, that I said it, that I'm expecting EUSD to retest the neckline of that red line that I say is going to break above. And it did retest. So after that retesting, I was looking, I told you guys yesterday that I'll be looking for an entry opportunity when the market comes. And upon coming there, I spotted rejections. So with that rejection candlestick pattern that I saw, I called the entry out because I know that is how to get a good entry. But I give a very wide stop loss because I know the market might still have some fulfillment down there. And there's also a news coming. So news is also a blessing in disguise. So now when that news is coming, it's either the news come down to give us another very good entry, or the news skyrockets the profits up. Do you understand? Any of it is going to happen. But my own, what I actually wanted is that I want the news to come down or the market to push down to give us another good entry, so that we can have another very tight stop loss with a wide profit target. Then even if it now not do that, once I discover that the market has committed 100% to the upside, we are now going to reduce our stop loss. We are going to now add another position, and we are going to milk the market by God's grace. So you need to rewatch so that you can understand this that I'm explaining to you right now, okay? So that's how it works, ladies and gentlemen. So any question before we call it a day, so that we can just do other things. The only thing I'm waiting for now is gold. If gold will fulfill what I asked it to fulfill, if not, let it go. Aside from that, we are already in Euro USD. We'll be looking at Euro USD, and every other pair we are still waiting for them to get ready for us. Do you understand? So I hope my explanation is clear, ladies and gentlemen. Is my explanation clear? Are you, even if you are new, are you learning something? Like, are you feeling the knowledge? Is it meaningful to you? So if it is, and you don't have any question, let me know how you feel, and then just put bye-byes in the chat box. Let's call it a day. Oh, I have done this. Ella, are you in my signal channel or premium signal channel? With this your question. You said, Ella said, please, can you show how you use your Fibonacci setup in trading view? Ella, you need to answer me this question. I guess you are, I'm guessing you are in the premium signal channel in the mentorship. Oh, Lady Winnie, I greet you. Thank you too for appreciating me. Suraj Dada said there's a chart pattern cooking up in GBPCHF, a triangle. Please take a look at it. When Suraj talk, they always they give it consideration. I'm looking at it anyway. Yes, what I'm seeing on. Okay, let me quickly show you guys something based on what Suraj said. Okay. Okay, so now based on what Suraj said, you guys are seeing my screen right now, right? Okay, you guys are seeing my screen. Based on what Surai said, he is right. You know what? This is something like a rising wedge. Something like a what? A rising wedge. And if we see a rising wedge, what is going to happen? When we spot a rising wedge, what is going to happen? According to the chart pattern, when you see a rising wedge, what will happen? What is expected for the market to do after spotting a rising wedge, ladies and gentlemen? Nobody should call me now. Don't call me. We're on the live session. You should join us in the live session. So people are still looking for how to join. How to join. This person said he doesn't know how to join the public channel. Doesn't know how to join the live session. Okay, beautiful. Break out to the downside. It's not wait for a breakout either way. So write down that. When we see a rising wedge, I'm not talking about triangle. I'm talking about rising wedge. You have taught it. Just look at it. Look at it. Where is it? Look at it. This is it. When you see a rising wedge, you can see the next thing you are expecting is the market to push down. When you see a falling wedge, the next thing is for the market to push up. But what we are seeing here is looking like a rising wedge. Okay, but for me, I don't want to give attention to anything pattern that DBPCHF is doing. And the reason is because I know what I'm waiting for, and that what I'm waiting for is what I'm going to wait for. Waiting for what? A daily candle to close below. Where is it? That is the instruction. A daily candle to close below minor level, then we look for sell opportunity. The day we analyze this pair, that is what our conclusion was. We ain't changing it for anything, baby. So guys, that is how it works. That is how it works. Oh, message is clear. Still waiting for your response on your DM. I'm really sorry. You go now. I'm really sorry. A lot of people are in my DM that I'm still trying to clear DMs since last week. Biko, I'm sorry. Still trying to clear DMs since last week. It's normal when we're growing bunch of DMs, but you know what? I still have to do it one after the other. When they want to be like this for me, I look for somebody else that I will train properly, that will also be attending reasonably, respectively the way I usually attend. But right now, I'm still the only one doing it. Okay, so Biko, I will attend to your DM and I'll get back to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're done for today. Let me see chat. If you have not smashed the like button, do it that right now. Hey, you enter, you not smash the like button. Why? Okay, I forgive you. Yeah, smash it right now. Smash it right now. Now, if you have smashed it and everybody, we are good, no more question. Let me just start saying bye-byes in the chat box. Bye. Let's call it a day. Ladies and gentlemen, you have started another trip to 1,200 people. So, don't talk am now. Talk am for live session. Oh. When drawing trend line, do you touch the end of the week or the candle close and open? Mr. Oladroja, please watch the video, the tutorial video I sent to you. That question has been answered there. Okay, that's going to be another training entirely, and I've trained it, so there's no point in going back. Okay, kindly watch it, sir. Okay, so thank you. Bye. See you guys. Thank you, thank you. Bye bye. See you guys tomorrow by the mercy of the Most High God. Okay, bye for now, guys. Bye, 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 bye. Let me end the live session right now. I'm so happy. It was a successful one. Maybe I should see my face in camera. Name that for one of my friends. Say I see you in camera. Bye bye.